impressed that Cox knows exactly what Yaba virus is. I know Cox was trying to play chicken with this guy. If he knew what Yaba virus was, he should have known better that this patient was gonna ask him for the giant hip needle. Turk is being too naive. What a jerk! Come on, bro. Oh, that hit so hard. Poor Elliot. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Jess the MD. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, we are going to be reacting to another episode of Scrubs. Let's get right into it.
Oh, joy of joys. Mr. Corman, you've joined us yet again. And what imaginary disease is ailing you this time, my good man?
This time he thinks he has the Yaba virus.
Your hair got longer, and I don't appreciate your tone.
Last month, you thought you had familial Mediterranean fever.
I was at my friend Kelly Papadopoulos' wedding, okay? I share a glass of ouzo with this guy named Janos. 20 minutes later, I'm in a cab. I gotta ask the guy to pull over because I'm gonna explode in some guy's rose garden. Now, what would you think?
Same thing I think right now. That you got yourself a bad case of the wish you were six.
Otherwise called illness anxiety disorder or hypochondria. Lots of people have this to varying degrees. We all fear that we have some crazy disease that's undiagnosed. Sometimes, randomly, you find something on yourself and you're like, oh my God, this is it. This is what's gonna do me in. And usually it's not, but you know, it's always better to get it checked. When we diagnose something as a psychiatric disorder, it's really when it's strongly interfering with your life. So this guy that's coming in multiple times for random different diseases that he thinks he has, that would be in the realm of really disrupting his daily life and would be considered a diagnosable mental health illness.
Well, I read the symptoms on the internet, okay? I have Yaba.
Would you say you've been in contact with many exotic primates this year?
I have been to the zoo, yes.
And while you were there, did you go ahead and jump right into the cage and play toss the poop with the other monkeys? Because if you did, then yeah, you just might have Yaba. But if that's the case, it would be way, way down on the list of your problems. Give him a full workup.
I'm really impressed that Cox knows exactly what Yaba virus is. So I had to look this up. Yaba virus is a type of pox virus. So hello, monkeypox. This is another one. Its natural reservoir is monkeys, and it's known to produce large tumors called histiocytomas. There's been no natural transmission from human to human, but there have been humans that have gotten it from infected monkeys. So Cox is right, but why did he know that?
Okay, vision perfect.
Hey, are you trying to make time with my best girl sport? Now, how do you feel after surgery on your
Brain.
Do you have a ride home today, dear?
I drove myself.
Well, it always warmed my heart to see your face. I don't care what the old bat says. I doubt she can back out of her own driveway. Tell her you're calling the DMV and having her license revoked immediately.
Why don't you tell her yourself, sir?
Because she's my friend. Don't be insensitive, son. It's ugly on you.
So yes, an elderly person that has also just undergone brain surgery probably should not be driving home. She looks really well, though, to have been someone that had brain surgery so recently. That's impressive. Either way, she probably should not be driving. And why did she have brain surgery? Did she have a seizure? Because that's definitely against the law.
You guys, I can't take this sweet old lady's driver's license from her. She reminds me of my gram.
Hi, Judy.
Oh, hey, Lisa. Dude, with gift shop chick. Did you ever...
Turk, Elliot's right here. Why would I care? You can with anyone that you want.
So she wants to play chicken, huh? Well, buckle up, missy.
Well, maybe I'll just ask Lisa out again.
You should.
Maybe I will.
Fine, but I'm taking my own car so I can escape in case you turn into a freak again.
It's a date.
At least he went for it, right? I mean, like, gotta give the man props.
It's just that the guy's here like 1,000 times a year, taking up a bed, and every second I'm in there with him, it's time away from somebody I could actually help.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Follow my lead. Mr. Corman, shockingly, all your labs have come back, and they're negative for everything.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You have suggested that you're feeling rather tired lately, haven't you?
I'm listening.
And that you bruise easily?
Like an old banana.
For the record, I think you're fine. But if you'd like, we can go ahead and check out your bone marrow. Of course, that would mean sticking an enormous needle all the way through your hip. And it's very, 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 very excruciatingly painful, right, Carla?
Yes.
Thank you, Carla. So it's gonna be there, champ.
Ah, what the hell? I'll take the giant hip needle.
I know Cox was trying to play chicken with this guy, but someone with illness anxiety disorder is going to go for all of the tests that you offer. So if he knew what Yaba virus was, he should have known better that this patient was going to ask him for the giant hip needle. What Dr. Cox is offering him is a bone marrow biopsy to actually see what the bone marrow is doing in terms of producing blood cells.
Dr. Kelso, will you just hear me out? All I'm saying is that Miss Kay looks like she's in great shape.
My God, son, the woman is recovering from major surgery on her brain. Damn it, why do I keep blanking on that? Now, son, give me the real skinny. Did you pull her license or not?
Yes, sir, I did. Okay, I didn't tell her yet, sir. But I swear I was gonna.
Couple of things here. Turk is being too naive. Dr. Kelso, absolutely right. Someone who has just recovered or is in the process of recovering from brain surgery should not be driving. Case in point, this patient that just rammed into, was it Bessie? Bessie Kelso's car. Number 2, Turk is a resident. Dr. Kelso is an attending physician. There should be some more listening between Turk and Kelso because, Turk really should have listened to Kelso on that one.
Oh, Mr. Corman, how'd that go for you?
Horrible pain. I made sounds like a dolphin giving birth.
Dr. Cox, I think you should take a look at Mr. Corman's chart.
Why, but you got scurvy. Mr. Corman, there's no chance you were on a ship in the 1700s, is there?
Just look at the damn chart.
What is it?
You're sick.
Really? Oh.
I think the basis of illness anxiety disorder or hypochondria is that you're afraid of illness, you're afraid to die. And so you think up all of these different illnesses that you have, but then when you finally get a diagnosis of an illness, it's all the more terrifying. I cannot imagine what this patient is going through.
My truck was right there.
Where's it now?
You have to ask the guys who stole it. Everything I owned was in that truck. JD, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Wow. Gotta go. Good luck. Tally-ho!
What a jerk! Oh my god, even if they're not dating, they are friends, and she just literally lost everything she owned. That is not okay. I really hope that at some point later in the episode he goes and finds the truck for her or something, because that's terrible. And on a resident salary, by the way, you are not rebuying everything you own.
Mr. Corman, I'm afraid you have Waldenstrom's macroglobulinemia. It is a very rare form of cancer.
Yeah. I think I had that in college once.
This is Dr. Zeltzer. He is the finest oncologist we have on staff.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you.
So where do we start?
Well, first off, we need to... Better than Leventhal.
Come on, bro. At least have that conversation outside. Waldenstrom macroglobulinemia. That is a very difficult word to say. It's a rare form of blood cancer, and it starts with the white blood cells that start to overgrow and crowd out all of the healthy blood cells.
That was some catch. The patient shows almost no symptoms. You called for a bone marrow biopsy? What made you even think to do that?
How about he was unbelievably annoying and I wanted to scare him so bad that he'd never come back in my hospital again?
Oh, don't worry, Dr. Zelter. He's only kidding.
Stupid. See, that's where Leventhal has the edge. He would have got that. The man's hilarious. Well, of course, he wouldn't be laughing so hard if he knew I was sleeping with his wife.
The drama that happens in hospitals. Oh my goodness. I know that Grey's Anatomy drama where everyone's sleeping with everyone, that's a little excessive. Although I've heard that in surgical programs, it's not, I don't know. I don't have any inside information on that.
You're such an ass.
Could you speak up? Mr. Roberts doesn't hear so well.
Lauren, if you're looking for your beeswax, none of that is over here, okay?
Now she all mad.
Look, I really just needed your help last night. You completely bailed on me.
You're the one that drew all these lines up, said that we're not in a relationship right now.
JD, I wasn't looking for a boyfriend last night. I was looking for a friend.
Yeah, dudes don't get it a lot of the time, do they?
Dr. Kelso, I am so sorry. It's just Miss Kay told me about picking up her grandkids, and she said she was feeling fine, and I believed her.
Doctor, follow me. Son, have you used drugs in the last 48 hours?
Oh, no, sir. Never use drugs.
Because this shot you're about to get could kill you if it's mixed with narcotics.
Oh, drugs, yes, sir, all the time.
See? Waiting for the talk screen 6 hours, frightening the bejeebies out of the local riffraff 10 seconds. Everybody lies, Dr. Turk. Whether it's that doobie brother in there or, say, me when I tell my son he can still live at the house after he graduates from art school. And by the way, sport, Mrs. K doesn't have any grandchildren.
As Dr. House says, everybody lies. I think we all get embarrassed about certain things or want to have certain things our way. And so when you're dealing with your doctor where you don't want to disappoint them or you want them to tell you what you want to hear, I definitely can see how someone might lie. And it's important to let them know that it's a safe place, that they can tell you the truth, that you're not going to be judgmental. But either way, people will lie because of embarrassment, because they want their way. It doesn't matter. People sometimes lie. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Mr. Corman, great news. Dr. Zelter and I have gone over your test results, and your prognosis is excellent.
That's great.
Yeah, it is.
But you know what? You guys can pat yourself on the back all you want, but I'm not an idiot. I know that you were screwing with me, that I come in here sometimes thinking I'm sick when I'm not. But if you remember anything, you remember this. If it turns out I didn't have cancer, I could have been just some guy coming in here looking for help that you treated like crap.
The man's got a point. It's important to make sure that you're respectful of every single patient, that you listen to every single patient, even if it's the umpteenth time they've come, because they're coming to you because they need help. Whether it's for a diagnosable physiologic illness or if it's a diagnosable mental health illness, they're still coming to you because they need help. I get what Dr. Cox was doing. He definitely lets his annoyance of people show. That's just his character. It's not really okay, but it's his character. In this case, oh man, this patient is absolutely right.
Why didn't you stop me?
What?
Why did you let me harass that guy?
So you think the fact that you got annoyed and became incredibly insensitive with another human being is my fault?
Yeah. Look at, whenever I'm about to do some stupid-ass stuff, you're the one who calls me on it, and then you're damn sure the one who makes me stop. That's the way it works. That's the way it's worked for years, and just exactly what happened to that.
I guess I just don't get as good a read on you as I used to.
It is not Carla's job to police Dr. Cox. Doesn't matter what their roles are, it is just not anyone else's job to police how you behave with other people, how you interact with other people. It's just not a thing. So I get why he's upset because Carla was doing it for a while, but honestly, he can't be upset. This is not a thing that he can be upset about.
Why so sad, Chocolate Bear?
I just don't feel like going back to that hospital, you know?
Yeah,
Dude, that whole damn building is packed with liars.
it is not.
Well, if the cut was that deep, I'd probably just pull your arm off. Once again, Dr. Jan Itor. Dr. Jan Itor.
Fun fact, I was actually Dr. Jan Itor for Halloween one year. That was a lot of fun.
Okay, maybe you're right. But we're doctors, man. I mean, that comes with the territory. Some patients just don't like telling the whole truth.
Well, I don't get why people have to do that.
Flowers are good for any occasion. And nothing is more important than making time for an old friend. Because even if it breaks your heart to be just friends, if you really care about someone, you'll take the hit.
But it wasn't just stuff. It was all of my yearbooks and this little pink blanket that my grandmother had crocheted for me and my first love letter from Miss Randolph. I only have one picture.
Oh, that hit so hard. Poor Elliot. It is incredibly hard to lose all of the sentimental stuff. The stuff that you can repurchase, that's one thing. But the sentimental value stuff, I just can't imagine losing. At the end of the day, sure, you can say it's just stuff, but stuff that has significant sentimental value is truly priceless. You can't rebuy it. That sucks. That really sucks. Why do these episodes constantly end on a sad note? Oh my gosh. Y'all, please stop recommending the sad episodes of Scrubs. Or any show for that matter. God. Okay, that actually was a wonderful episode. It was great to see Dr. Cox be vulnerable. It was great to see all of them be vulnerable in some way. I totally understand Turk. He's starting to get a little bit jaded in the hospital. I think every doctor at some point in their career has a little bit of that jaded moment, and it's about stepping out of it and really reassessing why you became a doctor to begin with. We go into this field to help people, and that's what we continue to want to do. Sometimes residency can beat you down a little bit, bit and make you a little bit jaded, but it definitely gets better and you relearn why you went into this to begin with. So let me know down below what you guys thought of this episode. If there are any other episodes you would like to see, please comment down below. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider liking the video down below, subscribing to the channel, and hitting that notification bell to be updated of any future content that I post. I'm Jess the MD. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I really enjoyed spending time with you, and I will see you in the next one.